Please read the disclaimer. Hello and welcome, I'm Bio. And we're back at it again with the Simple series. Can you believe it? We are doing the Simple Switch series. This series has been in the makings for a long time. And I didn't know exactly when I was going to do this series, or release it at least. So but I found out that there was a new Simple Series game coming out. Surprisingly. Which is real surprising. Real surprising. So, there is the Simple Series for Nintendo Switch Volume 1 coming out on February 17th, 2022. And I know this video technically has come out after it's come out. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But what I found surprising is I just found it surprising. Oh, okay. Even though this what you're seeing right now is technically Volume 1. It's the Simple Switch Series Volume 1 pretty much. I guess I guess they didn't count it. I guess they're not counting this. At this moment in time, I'm recording this in December 2021. I have no clue what that Volume 1's going to be, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to try it at the very end of me looking at the Simple Switch series, so I'm hoping I can do that. But as always, with all of the Simple series, we've got to start with the Mahjong. Always is the way, as is tradition with the Simple series, we always start with the Mahjong. And it's the only one. That's the funny thing. So the Simple Switch series is a little bit of a weird one, because it has quite a few games in the series, and you know it's one of the Simple Series games because it has this iconic capitalized "the" at the beginning. That is how you know it is a part of it. And the only one, though, that is volumed is this one. This is Volume 1, and this is the only volume they released. Volume 1, the Mahjong. Similar situation to what happened with the PS3 and some other systems. They released the first volume, which happens to be Mahjong, because it always is Mahjong, and then nothing else. So one thing I am a little bit disappointed with by D3 Publisher, because there's a few different variety. There's a sports pack which I'm hoping to look at, and a variety pack, which the games are available in English as well, which is great. This is the only obviously this game isn't. This is only available in Japanese. But I'm surprised they didn't decide to do the table game for Switch, because that would have actually been a really good Switch game. Because there isn't another Switch game I can think of that's like that. You know, the table game has Mahjong, Shogi, Hanafuda, bunch of different card games, including Jim Rummy and 8s, or no, 7s and whatever. But I guess whatever, you know, it's whatever. So anyway, let's get into playing a little bit of the Mahjong. Obviously, I'll do my best. I'm never particularly good at Mahjong. At least I know roughly what I need to do. But I'm never particularly good at it. We're actually going to be playing two versions of this game. We're going to play the original version, which is technically the physical version of the game. And we're going to be playing the eShop version, which is known as the Mahjong LITE. And I don't know what makes it LITE. I assume it's the same game, just with slightly less features. But we'll have to, well, I say we'll have to find out. I don't know. Couldn't see any differences, because obviously I tried these to make sure they work. But I couldn't really see any differences, if I'm honest with you. And in case you're wondering, this game came out in June 21st, 2018 in Japan. The Mahjong LITE came out in June 28th, 2018. So it actually came out after the fact. And even though Game FAQ says that this is developed and published by D3 Publisher, you can quite clearly see in the bottom left that this game is actually developed by Machatin Inc. So there you go. So let's jump into the Mahjong. So this is what you're starting with here. The options, as far as I can tell, are slightly different on the LITE version, only just slightly. The only reason I knew that was not because of the kanji, but because of the color of the circles. That's the only reason. And okay, it says CPU, but if you go CPU top, CPU nothing. Now I haven't tried these other options. I don't know what they are, if I'm honest with you. So I guess I could put a translator thing over it, but the end of the day, this is just going to be a game where you can play Mahjong. So, and by pressing the green button or the green circle, it got me into a Mahjong match. So that's what we're going. We'll just leave default settings, default people, straight into the Mahjong match. Here we are. The game itself, it looks okay for a Mahjong game. So about as normal, about standard, really. Now, let me try and remember, because I don't play Mahjong too often, what I want to be doing. So the goal of Mahjong, if I haven't already said it before, is you've got to... Oh. I wonder if some of the text isn't appearing properly. I don't think... Oh. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. So it came up with, looks like a decision, but there's no kanji there, so I couldn't tell which was what. I ended up just going for X, but obviously that was not the right thing to do, because now my hand is an open hand, and I basically can't win at this point. Because I don't do open hands, I don't know how they work exactly. So basically the goal is to get either 3 of a kind, so let's say that's a 1 of bamboo, 1, 2, and 3, there you go, that's 3 of a kind there, we already have one of those. Or it's technically not 3 of a kind, is it? It's 3 in a sequence. 3 in a sequence. And it could be anything. So as you can see, I've got 7, 8 here. If I got a 6, I could include that and it would have got another sequence. Or a 9, and that would be another sequence. Also, you can get 3 of a kind. So let's say I had 3 of these two doors, or circles as they are. That would also be one. And you've got to get basically 3 of those. 3 of those with a potential 4th. And the potential 4th is where you can win, is where you can steal other person's tile by putting in a Ricci and whatnot. But I very rarely get to the Ricci stage. I find it very difficult to do so. So, as you can see, I'm generally just getting rid of those. You get rid of these because they don't really have a point. Sure, I'm going to take that. Why not? Because I can at least show you how an open hand works. I don't really know how it works. All I know is that whenever I do an open hand, I completely diminish any chance of me winning. Because I just don't understand how it works. I've tried watching like Mahjong tutorials because I would like to learn more about the game, but fuck me, are they boring. Oh my fucking god, are they boring. I'm more of a practical kind of guy. Like, if someone already knew like how to play Mahjong, or if there was a Mahjong club I could join in the UK, I would rather join that and learn that way. I feel like I would learn better. I can't do online tutorials. I'm fucking terrible with them. As you can see, that's the only one I have of kanji, so I get rid of it. It's pointless. Again, pointless. He's pawning everything. He's pawning it. 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that's fine. He keeps pawning everything. We're all pawning here, boys. Boom. Get wrecked, boy. So, my logic is that we're now at a point. Oh, actually, no, we're not, because we need to get. What is this? Is this like a special tile? I don't know what the fucking point with that tile was.
Sumo.
Oh, he did sumo. There you go. He won. Are you going to let me? I'm just curious. I'm not even going to look at what he's got. I'm hoping it's... Alright, so... One thing I don't like about a lot of Mahjong games is they don't let me assess the opponent, so I can't learn, right? They normally just do the point value, and then I don't even have to press anything. It just continues. So, from the looks of it, even though he managed to win with an open hand, and he looks like he had a 4... He had a 5 and a 6 of a kanji. He had a double for the bamboos, and he had 3 of a kind on the 7s of bamboos. But as you can see here, he, even with the open hand, he actually has 4 sets. Let's just call them sets. It's easier. He's got 4 sets. He's got the first set, which has got the circles 4, 5, and 6. He's got the second set, which is the circles 8, 8, and 8. He's got a third set, which is a 7 of bamboos, which he's got 3 of those. And then obviously he had 2 of a kind, because that's what you always got to have a 2 in there. And he obviously had a 5 and a 6 of kanji, and he was waiting for someone to play the 4 of kanji. Once they had done that, he could obviously win. So there you go. That's how basically the game works, and he gets some points for that. He gets more points from the guy, so he's got 1,600 points from the guy who actually placed the tile he needed. Obviously, that's how it works. Always get more. So let's have a look what we got here. So we already have a 4, 5, 6 of kanji. We also have a 3, 2 4s, 7 and a 9, 2 and a 4 of that. We've got a 6 here. These two they don't normally come into play unless you're like an expert Mahjong dude. So normally you get rid of them. Okay, so we're already shaping up to have a somewhat interesting hand. So we've got 7, 8, 9 there. And we've got a 4, 5, 6 there. That's a 9 or an 8. I do have these kanji up on... I have these DVDs. I think I've explained this before. I have these DVD volumes. And each of the numbers on the side on the side of the DVD is actually a Japanese kanji. They number it that way instead. And that's how I'm able to... Whenever I play Mahjong, I can just look at them. So that's an 8, by the way. So, but we got 3, 4, 4, 6. We got 2 and a 4 there. So the 2 tiles that I can work out at the moment we don't need are the 8 of bamboo and the 8 of kanji. They're useless. So I might as well drop the tile I've just drawn because I know I could technically, but it's just I don't see the worth in it. So here we go with another 7. That's more valuable than this 8. So we'll get rid of this 8. We'll chi those, because it seems like open hand seems to be okay here. So we'll chi those. So that's we've got so that's a 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9 we also have here as well. So if I get rid of that, may not be the wisest of decisions. No, it wasn't a wise decision, because we just drew a fucking 5. Fuck you, game. Boom. So basically what it's saying is, I think it's saying, even though I can't do a Richi, it's saying that with my current hand I have now, I just got to wait on a 6 to win. There's 3 of those still in the game. So that's what we're doing. Pawn. Still waiting on... yeah, we can... And there's 2 chances, and that's 2 chances of those being played. So we can wait on either, really, because both of them are 2 away. I like the fact that it tells you that. A lot of Mahjong games don't tell you that information. It's actually telling you that you've got 2 away, 2 away. Okay, we'll wait on the 6. And there we go. Boom. We win. Oh, I like this Mahjong game much better. Oh my god, this Mahjong game's fantastic. It's only obviously 1,000, so it's just a mangan or something like that. It's not a particularly great hand. So I already like this Mahjong game much more than previous Mahjong games. It actually helps you in certain respects, and it has, like, I find a lot of Mahjong games, open hands are not a good thing to do because it really discourages it. But this one actually feels like I can actually learn how to play the game with this one. I actually own this game physically, by the way, as well. I'm playing this through certain means, mainly because I fuck knows where my fucking AC adapter is for my Switch. Fuck knows where I've put that. But I actually do own this game physically, so I'm very, very tempted to... Mine was a pre-owned copy anyway, so I'm going to definitely put that in my Switch bag and keep it with me, because this could be a very nice and fun game, because I do actually enjoy playing Mahjong, to play on the go. So, I love board games on the go. They keep you occupied for hours, at least they do for me. So, I'm going to pause the recording here, and come back, because obviously we are now going to have a look at... Actually, do I even need to pause the recording here? No, I don't feel like I need to pause it, do I? I can just do this, can't I? Boom. Hey, it's me! Yeah, we'll just do that. So I'm going to close. So I'm going to close the game, and we're going to have a quick look. So this is how that's the game case. That's how it looks. As you can see from the game case alone, it pretty much is a simple series game. It like the text, everything, the presentation of the case. It is even called like the Simple Switch Series Volume 1. So the fact that they're like redoing the series is just strange to me in itself. But whatever. Again, it doesn't seem to say on GameFAQs what the game is. I guess I could look it up. Maybe we'll do that at a later time. So let's have a go at the Mahjong LITE. I don't know how different it's going to be. I'm pretty sure the only thing I noticed was slightly different menu options. And boom. There we go. I think the only thing I noticed was slightly different menu options, and the music that plays during the matches is different. This intro music's the same. The LITE version's still made by the same people. But as you can, if you don't notice already, the options are slightly like M1 was right next to the green option. The green option is in the same place, but the M1 red option was right next to the green option. But now that's changed. This option is different. It was purple or something. So there must be some different options here. But again, I don't speak Japanese, so it's very difficult for me. And if you're wondering that every single game we're going to play in this collection, Simple Switch series, is going to be in Japanese, no. This, actually, interestingly enough, this is pretty much the only one that's going to be in Japanese. The rest of them have actually had English releases. Like the Sports Pack and the Variety Pack got released as a collection in Japan, but in the West they got released as individual games on the eShop. But the collections that they did release in Japan came out after the fact and actually feature English, the English versions of the games as well, which is cool. Oh, this track is different again. I think this is just this must be just a version that you can buy, which is cheaper than the actual game itself. But has reduced features. That's what I would imagine. That's what I would imagine anyway. So anyway, I didn't even have a look at my hand. What we got? We got a 4, 6. We got a 4, a 6, an 8 of kanji, 2, 5, 6, 7 doors. So we already got a set there with an 8. We have close to a set here. That's probably the best one to get rid of would be the... I don't know, it's hard to say really. Get rid of that one. Oh, what the fuck was it? What the fuck's that one? Oh, don't tell me I just got rid of the fucking... Oh, you're a cunt. Oh, no, is that... Oh, okay. That's a... I was like, oh, that's a 9. Don't need that. Another 6. Don't know. You might get another 6. It is possible. It's hard to work out. So we got 2 of circles, 3 of circles, 5 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of circles, 8. So 6, 7, 8. We want to keep that. We want to try and get a 4 to go 3, 4, 5 of circles. And we got a 4 and a 6. So we need a 5 really. No. I was looking at the kanji I just put on the board and I'm like, that's not a 5, is it? And I'm like, no. That didn't look like a 5. I don't think so. Hopefully. The 5 and the 9 look very similar. It's hard to say. I'm going to get rid of this too. I don't know. 2, 3, 4 though. 2, 3, 4 though. It's so hard. I will pawn. Boom. That was a good one. We got that. 4 of a kind. I think we'd be better off trying to get a 5, if I'm honest. It's got a You see the little marker it's got on there? Boom. So then we got 2, 3, 4 there. 5. So we've got 5, 6, 7 there. Oh, there you go. We were on the verge of winning. Just got. So someone's got to play six of bamboo for us to win, and there's 4 of those still in play. So, boom, and we win. It's obviously just a cheap hand, but we win. Yeah, that's interesting. I can actually win with this one. Fucking hell. So yeah, there we go. I think we'll call it there for the Mahjong LITE. So yeah, it is literally Mahjong. I think it's probably the best version of Mahjong I've played, if I'm honest with you. It's actually really good. I enjoy this. And I'm very, very happy that I actually own this physically, so I'm going to take that out, take the cartridge out of the case and put it in my Switch bag. To play that, take that on the go with me. Very, very good. Right, very surprised. But we'll call it there. We've got more Simple Switch Series games to come. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.